NASA recently released more data on climate science, and what they're finding is that what we previously knew about climate science is actually not as bad as what the reality is. So, according to the researchers, NASA said that records of temperature that go back farther than the 1980s, taken via analysis of ice cores and sediments, suggest that the warming of recent decades is out of step with any period over the past millennium. In the last 30 years, we've really moved into exceptional territory. It's unprecedented in 1,000 years. There's no period that has the trend seen in the 20th century in terms of the inclination of temperatures. So what the scientists are trying to say here is, look, the Earth is actually warming a lot quicker than we had expected. And we need to do something drastic right now, or else we're going to suffer some serious ramifications, okay? So there are already some island nations that are expected to be underwater in the coming decades, and it's going to keep getting worse and worse. Maintaining temperatures below the 1.5 degrees Celsius guardrail requires significant and very rapid cuts in carbon dioxide emissions or coordinated geoengineering. That is very unlikely. We are not even yet making emissions cuts commensurate with keeping warming below 2 degrees Celsius.
Okay, so let's break this down. If you thought the jury was out before on climate change, and a long time ago I was in that camp, well, there's been a lot of years since then, and the jury's in. The evidence is right here. So 2014 was the warmest year ever. Then 2015 was the warmest year ever. Now 2016 is going to be the warmest year ever. July was the warmest month in recorded history going back to 1880. And it was true of every month leading up to July since last October. So every month is the hottest month it's ever been. Every year is the hottest year it's ever been. And you look at the charts and you see the temperature going like this through the roof. And yet we're not doing, I mean, we're doing some things about it, the Paris Climate Treaty, et cetera. But the right wingers say, no, we shouldn't even do that. So as the scientists are telling you, we're not, under current circumstances, we're not doing nearly enough. It's getting worse and worse and worse. And the right wing in this country says, yeah, but the oil companies got to make an extra couple of bucks.
It's insane.
So I'm going to do propaganda. We endanger the entire planet, but hey, my donors paid me an extra couple of dollars. And so they're going to rip up what little policies that we're doing in this regard.
It's crazy.
It's almost literally a crime against humanity.
So let me emphasize again that what we're currently doing right now in cutting emissions is clearly not enough, right? And the research also found that just 5 more years of carbon dioxide emissions at current levels, even considering what we're doing now, will virtually wipe out any chance of restraining temperatures to a 1.5 degrees Celsius increase and avoid runaway climate change.